got the Dolphins leader at quarterback, as he's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the Dolphins and the Bucs, and it's all up next.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Miami Dolphins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They're hot as can be. Winners of 8 of their last 9 games.
I don't know if you'd call this start a surprise exactly, but they've proven that they're going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with...
is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. He threw 3 touchdown passes. He's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, it's Jones. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 4th and 3 now. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were into football. So that tells me that they've got other assignments done, and they're doing with extreme confidence.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Harrington, and the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense.
This is caught at the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. 49 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from Jim. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of the team and how much easier it
touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchdown. Over the end line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
But you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play.
That too.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw. Harrington got his man, Robbie Anderson. Called a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Dolphins bring out an extra defensive back on third down. Looking to throw. Harrington. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
That's pulled in at the 32. A 45-yard punt and 4 there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So Miami coming out for their second drive.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list up?
He's got him in, complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
This offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing throwing to start the drive. Harrington.
That's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw.
Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Back to throw. Harrington. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Operating from the gun, Harrington. That's caught by Ware. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for it with Jones.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He's got it. This is Ware.
And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now Jones. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Aaron Jones,
his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list.
And the Bucs are back within a score.
The extra point up and good. And it's now 13-7. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game.
From the 6. And able to get this out to the 25.
So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Edwards. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. Trying to lay one up deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be an entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. I could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance of stop passing now the way it is going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, with the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Sometimes you get those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength to swallow them up.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Operating from the gun, Harrington. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Interesting. A big hitter that time in the punt game. 66 yards on the boot. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Finding space at the 40.
A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down.
2nd and 12, operating from the 39.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it pushes the lead up to an even 20. Drive there, just 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Taken in at the 3.
A dangerous return man showing it here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the round is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be fielded inside the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So out come the Bucs now.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. To throw on third down, Harrington, and they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Here's Jake Camarda now.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And now a fair catch called for, and he'll indeed take it at about the 6-yard line. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Barber. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Might want to remember that third down play, 37 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
But you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
Ball again on second down. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, here's Hall.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Dolphins go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on first down, Harrington.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Operating from the gun, Harrington. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. They overload the time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up forward. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we go up to or
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game, we skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. They got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami, and even 50 yards.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
They'll run with Hall, and he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal.
Ball again. And he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
They'll try to run with Hall. And this time he is in.
Breece Hall.
His 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Taken in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run him occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback. Because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
On third down, Harrington. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Harrington. And it's caught. It's Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 67 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to at least get one score back. Extra point splits the uprights, so they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Miami's offense set and ready to go. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Now Hall to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Hall again on second down.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
He got 29 yards that time. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll set up to throw.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. On second down, a run with Hall.
And some room to roll now. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Breece Hall. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Bucs ready to take over once again. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know, do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Back to throw. Harrington. And down he goes. A coverage sack. Took too long to get rid of it. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal. So a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. Got a man and he hits him in stride. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Looking to throw. Harrington. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
I know that we've seen their share of struggles, and the quarterback's been hit a few times in this game, but this one can't be put on the offensive line. They gave him plenty of time to throw the football. I think ultimately he has to be a lot more decisive in his decision-making and get rid of it and find an open target.
And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Dolphins offense returning to the field. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter. Back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
Following the fumble recovery, Harrington. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 54 yards.
And the Bucs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Let's go now, let's go. Point after, right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fielded right around the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field.
But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to give them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
22 yards there, a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. 20, 10, 5, and he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead is down to 24. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22. Dolphins offense returning to the field. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense. But, yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
This offense so far on third down, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Not at all what they envisioned on third down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bush.
And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Straight ahead is Hall.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
76 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
On first down, right back to Hall.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
Hall again.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Hall ought to give up the middle.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
A give running right is Hall.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
One more time with Hall.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
They'll look to run with Hall.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs.
So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Well, that 2-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people that can't see this, but you got a ball in your hands now, and you got the thing locked in pretty well. You got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you had run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's into the hands of Edwards. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. It's Edwards again. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not